What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Dogecoin, but before we get started, if you're not a member of the free Discord, please click the link in the description box below and get started with the free Discord. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. So Dogecoin, let's talk about Dogecoin. This coin is looking really good. One of the first things I want to point out for you guys today is this huge falling wedge pattern. You can see after Dogecoin did its market cycle back in 2020 and 2021, when the bear market happened, it did a huge falling wedge pattern here that we did break bullish out of, and we went sideways for a little while. When you break bullish out of a pattern, a lot of times they just start to take off right away. You can see Dogecoin did take off a little bit here. But sometimes they do go sideways for a minute and then they start to take off as a result of the pattern. So the bullishness of this falling wedge pattern really hasn't even fully played out yet because it is a reversal pattern. In other words, this is probably the bottom of the market for Doge. Very high probability that that's the bottom of the market. And we've started to see the early signs of a new bull market here with Dogecoin. And really, we just had to go sideways for a little bit to shake people out from time. Because as we've talked about in other videos, there's two ways that people get shaken out of the market. Number one, they get shaken out because price goes down. And number two, they get shaken out because it takes too long for the coin to do what they want it to do. So in this case, you can see that the price went down here and it went sideways. So that's going to shake a lot of people out of the market. We also had another shakeout right here where the price of Dogecoin went from 23 cents down to about 9 cents where it's at currently. Now, as you guys can see, we do have a bullish flag pattern here on Dogecoin. So I am watching for a bullish breakout of this flag and for the beginning of a bigger picture reversal here with Dogecoin. Now, what this can look like is actually a lot like what happened with Bitcoin. So if we pull up the Bitcoin chart on the right and keep Dogecoin over here on the left, then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. Now, back in 2015, a lot of you guys weren't here. A lot of people really didn't, trade crypto back in 2015. But I bought my first Bitcoin actually in 2015 when it was worth like $180. It was almost the bottom. It was around 180 to 200. I forget exactly what price, but right here, basically right in this area right here, I bought my first Bitcoin. So I've seen these patterns, I've seen the structure that the market makes historically, and I know exactly what types of patterns occur inside of the crypto market. So let's talk a little bit about the similarities here between Dogecoin and Bitcoin back in 2015. So you can see they both have a complete cycle. They both have sideways accumulation here. So people would have got shaken out because of time. They both started to see impulse waves after their correction. In other words, you can see Dogecoin started to find momentum and strength off of those lows. And they both have a very perfect ABC correction along the way down. So wave A, wave B, and wave C here on Dogecoin. And over on Bitcoin over here on the right, wave A, wave B, and wave C as well. So the structure of these two markets is nearly identical. The only difference is that for those that haven't had a chance, that didn't get the opportunity to buy Bitcoin back here in 2015 and 2016, you have the opportunity now with Dogecoin. Really, the only difference is the name. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, it's the exact same market structure. And this is why I trade charts instead of trading fundamentals. It's not that I don't look into fundamentals. It's not that I don't care about what stuff does at all, period. I do care about what things do, but not when it comes to the charts, right? It's just whether I'm using that technology or not. Like Solana's fast. I love how fast Solana is. I can send it to one wallet to another wallet really quickly. That's cool. So when I'm using Solana, I like how quick it is. versus Bitcoin. So I do care about fundamentals when I'm actually using stuff, but when I'm doing charts and technical analysis, I could care less what the name is, what the logo is, what anything. I mean, the most thing I'm going to care about is whether it's on major exchanges, whether it has a big community, and how much trading volume and demand is there. But other than that, I really don't care. It could be a complete total meme coin that has no real world value. And if it's going to do 100x, I'll buy it. I don't care. I don't care what that thing does. Who cares? If it's going to do 100 times in value, I'll buy it. So you can see that same falling wedge here on Bitcoin over here on the right. Also that same falling wedge here with Dogecoin over here on the left. Now Bitcoin started to see some momentum, some growth. That's exactly what happened to Dogecoin right here. Now what we're watching for is our bigger picture reversal on Dogecoin, just exactly like what happened on Bitcoin over here in 2016 and 2017, as it started to push up through that old all-time high and really take off into new all-time highs and price discovery. So this is the same structure. The old all-time high on Dogecoin was about 73 cents. The all-time high on Bitcoin was about $1,100. So from the bottom to the peak on Bitcoin was about a 463% gain. And from the bottom to the peak on Dogecoin will be almost 10 times in value. Now that's the exact bottom. So from current price to the peak is about 626%. So that's 6 times in value just to the old all-time high. Imagine what this thing's going to do when it breaks its old all-time high and takes off. Imagine what it does when it does what Bitcoin did in 2017, right? A full, complete reversal in the bigger picture, and the cycle really starts to take off here and show people what's coming for Dogecoin. So don't be shocked when the momentum in crypto starts to really pick back up and push up through these old all-time highs, and coins that people thought were dead and coins that people didn't see any value in start breaking out and going to new all-time highs and making people a lot of money. So I'm super, super excited about this setup here with Dogecoin. That for the people, that are a little skeptical or wondering, just buy. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? The people that are selling right now have no idea what they're doing. They haven't traded technical analysis or crypto. They don't know anything about TA or anything about crypto. They haven't traded enough to actually play this market properly. And if they would learn this stuff and actually apply it, then they would see what's coming in the markets. But a lot of people don't do that. And even a lot of professionals don't understand crypto. Sometimes you see somebody out there on Twitter or whatever that thinks he knows what he's talking about, and he doesn't understand crypto. They don't understand what they're talking about. If they did, they'd be buying right now. Everybody called me crazy for being bearish on crypto before the summer correction. Now people are calling me crazy for being bullish. I'm getting comments again on my Twitter, on my YouTube, people just saying mean things, just exactly like what happened at the peak last time I was bearish. And I don't really care, it doesn't really matter, but it does speak to the human psychology. And one of the things I talked about back before the crash happened was, you guys, everybody's too bullish right now. They're going to deny that a crash is coming. And then when a crash comes, which it did over the summer, just exactly like we planned, at the bottom, they're going to be too bearish and they're going to be mad at people that are bullish. And that's exactly what's happening. People are perma-bearish, just like how they were perma-bullish at the beginning of the summer. So put your head on straight, stop thinking like a noob, and get ready to make a bunch of money, because if you guys see the market as it is, baby, you can make a ton of money in crypto. But you got to play it for what it is. You can't be playing it based on people's emotions, based on people's opinions, based on your own stupidity, which happens most of the time. You got to play the market for what it is, okay? Now could not be a better time. There now could not be a better time to buy crypto. And I mean that, to be putting everything you possibly could in, everything that you can, because it's going to change your life. And some people are going to tell you, there's a lot of people are going to err on the side of caution. I'm not. I'm here to tell you crypto is going to moon. It's going to skyrocket. Don't be on the side of caution. Right now, right here, when Bitcoin was worth $180 and $200 down here, people were fearful. They were scared to invest, but smart investors were investing. Right now, the same is true for Dogecoin, even for other coins. It's down right now from its peak. People are scared to invest. They're choosing the side of caution when they should be choosing the side of being greedy. There's a time to be greedy and there's a time to be fearful. Most people are being fearful right now. You should be greedy. You should be greedier than you've ever been with crypto right now. Even if you have to take money from places, wherever you got to get your money, like even if you have to pull out of your savings or whatever, now is the time to be greedy with crypto. Okay? So get ready for big things coming in the market. Get ready for a huge pump. Super excited about what's coming in crypto. You guys, whatever you got to do, put more money in, okay? Like, don't go do anything crazy, If you're going to put more money in honestly. Go learn how to trade Apex. If you're trading on Apex, you can make a lot of money, and all of that profit you can be putting in crypto, right? But now is the time to be greedy, not to be fearful. And if that means using some of your savings or whatever you got to do to get money in crypto, put more in. You won't regret it, okay? Big things are coming for the crypto markets. Thank you for tuning in. That's my update on Dogecoin. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.